Milu and Miu Tales from Home. Episode 9. The Battle for the New Bed 1. Afternoon, the owner brought home the most wonderful thing Milu and Miu had ever seen. It was a small, round bed with a fluffy, cloud-like trim, and the cushion in the middle was so soft that just looking at it made you feel sleepy. But there was one small problem. The bed seemed to be just big enough for one. As soon as the owner placed the bed on the floor, the silent battle began. Milu, with his quickness, was the first one to hop into the bed. He curled up into a ball, let out a satisfied poof of air, and closed his eyes, enjoying the ultimate comfort. Miu stood on the outside, looking at Milu with displeasure. She circled the bed and let out a long Meeeow, as if to say, "Hey, it's my turn." Milu just opened one eye and gave a slight tail wag as if to reply, "Nope, I was here first." Not willing to give up, Miu used her cleverness. She leaped onto the bed, gracefully squeezing into a tiny empty space next to Milu. Then, she slowly stretched out, using her back paws to gently push and push, until Milu lost his balance and tumbled out of the bed. "Meow!" Miu cried out victoriously. The entire bed was now hers, but Milu wasn't one to give up easily. He got up, took a running start, and whoomp! He jumped right into the middle of the bed. His weight made the cushion sink, launching Miu out. Back and forth they went, taking turns conquering the bed. One moment Milu was the winner, the next Miu would reclaim it. They both grew tired from the endless battle, but neither was willing to give in. Finally, they were both panting on the floor, next to the soft, new bed that was now empty. They looked at each other, then at the bed. They suddenly realized something. Because they were so busy fighting over it, neither of them was actually getting to enjoy the comfy bed at all. Miu was the first to have a change of heart. She walked toward the bed, but didn't jump in. She just sat down beside it and looked at Milu. Milu understood his friend's gaze. He felt sorry for being so selfish. He slowly got up, walked over to Miu, and gave her a gentle nudge with his head, as if to say he was sorry. Then Milu had an idea. He carefully stepped into the bed, but he didn't take up the whole space. He curled up as tightly as he could in one corner. Then he looked at Miu and wagged his tail, inviting her to join him. Miu understood. She gently hopped into the remaining space. It was a little snug, it's true. But as they snuggled close together, the warmth from their best friend felt even cozier and more comforting than the soft bed itself. From the bookshelf, the toys smiled. One of the Lego brothers said to the other, "See? Building a friendship is more important than capturing a castle." Milu and Miu had learned an important lesson. The greatest joy isn't having something all to yourself, but sharing it with someone you love. The warmth of friendship is more precious than any material comfort. That was a touching lesson about sharing, wasn't it, everyone? Milu and Miu discovered that being together is the best thing of all. But in episode 10, a noisy and scary monster will appear in the house, the robot vacuum. Will Milu and Miu bravely face this monster, or will they run and hide in fear? Parents and kids, be sure to subscribe to the Happy Tale World TV channel to watch the thrilling and funny showdown in episode 10. Goodbye for now, and see you next time.